for you, Mr. Rather, I believe you're 88.
I am 88.
Yes. So you didn't actually, you're a little younger than my dad. But for you, when have you ever seen something like this happen to us in our history? And if so, what can we learn from what has happened before that we can take in and kind of apply to what's happening now?
Well, first of all, I am a child of the Depression. While I may be somewhat younger than your father, I have very vivid memories of the Depression and the beginning of World War II, which was the closest we have come during my lifetime to what we're going through now, in that the country was, in many ways, in desperate straits, particularly as we were still in the Depression and World War II started. It looked like in the beginning there was no way we could win the war. The Germans and the Japanese were rolling everywhere. So that's the closest it's been during my lifetime. The closest we've had to this in modern American history was in 1918. And even I was not alive in 1918. I have no memory of it. But of the great flu epidemic of 1918, which was a worldwide pandemic and took hundreds of thousands of lives in this country and around the world. But, what we've learned from every time we've gone through a difficult period, and answer your question, what can we take out of this? What we've learned is that we need to be united. We need to be united and trust one another, believe in one another, care about one another, and recognize that we're all in it together. I remember when the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor and we were suddenly engulfed in the World War. There was a sense everywhere that everything was on the table. We had everything to lose. That either we were going to win the war or we were all going to be speaking Japanese and or German. That the country really united behind it. Okay, we've got a job to do. Let's do it. Same thing, a similar thing happened, for example, after 9/11, a tragedy of a different sort. But, what we learn is that old saying of, stay calm and carry on. And that's pretty much where we are now. This is a low point, a potential low point in trying to fight this virus. And we're going to need all the unity we can possibly muster in the coming weeks.